Hi, Violet.
Hi, Mikawai. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone watching and everyone that will watch after. Thank you for joining us on the third webinar from Tekima AG, proudly. And today we have me as the host. My name is Violet Simon. I'm a Salesforce consultant from Tekima AG, which is a Swiss brand, and your partner in your Salesforce journey. And with me today, I have the famous Mikawai. Please introduce yourself.
Probably not famous, but Mikołaj, that's correct. So my name is Mikołaj Michalak, and I'm also a Salesforce consultant, certified in Experience Cloud. So we'll talk about Experience Cloud today.
That is him being humble. But yes. So today our topic is about Experience Cloud. I'm sure most people are not familiar with Experience Cloud. So this is a really good chance for us to put it out there and just bring knowledge to this. So for Experience Cloud, today we are going to be talking about building streamlined journeys across different client ranges. Before we go forward, if you are watching, please write in the chat box where you are watching from. Please want to know who is watching us and where they are watching from. So we look forward to that. Okay, so firstly, like I said, this is the third episode or the third webinar from Tekima AG. We run weekly webinars over time to talk about different Salesforce clouds, Salesforce issues, and how we can fix them, how we fix them, and just to show you a brief walk around different Salesforce clouds. So I would like to know where you're watching from. As I said, that would be nice. And then we also run weekly talk tables talking about short talk tables, talking about Salesforce experiences and talking about how we've overcome Salesforce challenges and how you can use Salesforce to implement simple processes in your cloud. So yes, those are the two times you would see my face every month. So yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so moving forward, Mikowa today is going to talk about the Experience Cloud, as I said. So please listen attentively because you might not get this knowledge anywhere else. So our agenda for today is Mikowa is going to do a brief overview of the Salesforce Experience Cloud. We're going to do use cases and we're going to do a demo and then the benefits, and there's a special offer at the end, so you have to stick with us. Stick like this offer, you're not going to get it anywhere, I assure you. Tekima as a brand, we offer different services. We offer the sales and service automation in 10 days. This is a really good plan because as a new Salesforce user or as when you're implementing Salesforce for a company, you just want to get your system up and running and save as much money as you can. We implement your sales and service cloud in 10 days, which helps you to save money and get your system running as soon as possible. So for new users of Salesforce, reach out to us and we do this. And we also offer the maintenance pack where we help you with your daily issues. We help you with user management, data management, security. We also help you to do flows, processes that would be needed. So reach out to us, guys. So I am going to give the floor to Mikowai now, and he's going to tell us about Experience Cloud.
Okay. Thank you, Violet. That introduction was really, really nice. So I feel a bit intimidated, definitely, after all your kind words. So, guys, our today's topic is Salesforce Experience Cloud, and believe me, this is probably one of the most underestimated products from Salesforce. And I think it's not very widely known by the Salesforce users, which I think is very bad for all trailblazers because it's a very, very powerful cloud. So let's maybe start at the beginning what Salesforce Experience Cloud is. So Experience Cloud, or as you can see on the on our slide, Community Cloud, when because this was rebranded a few years ago, and now it's officially Experience Cloud, is a product from Salesforce that gives you an opportunity and also capabilities to build your own website or portals that will be widely accessible from the internet to all of the users that you wish to show your data. So it should be, in my opinion, treated like a window from your Salesforce or to to internet, just to network. Um, why is it so great? Well, it has some key features that I would like to briefly describe. And I know that reading from the slides is the worst thing that you can do, but I tried to put the best bullet points that I could. So I think very quickly, taking one after another, I will try to summarize it. So first of all, like many other Salesforce products, you don't have to be a developer to build your own website or portal or any feature from the Salesforce Experience Cloud. Like in many other cases, this is declarative way of programming, mostly by drag and dropping. And what's more on top of that, Salesforce gives you pre-built templates that you can use for creating your own websites. So let's imagine that you have some construction partners and you would like to show them some information from dashboards, reports. Then there is already created for you a template to that. If you'd like to share some knowledge or documentation to your products without any further interaction with your customers, then there is also a template called Help Center, and you may use it. So, well, this is very nice way to start and start not from scratch. Of course, if you are a programmist and you know code, then there is no problem for you because you can make some deeper customization to your site. But still, I think the templates is one of the biggest advantages of Salesforce Experience Cloud. The next bullet point that was there, customer or end partner service self-service options. So why is that so great? When you have agents or your sales people, they have some limited capabilities, and what you would like to create is deflection, case deflection, or let them introduce your brand to the wide range of people easily. And here is exactly this case. People can simply enter your website and not only gain some knowledge, but drop some information about themselves to your system. And this is great because it's already integrated with the Salesforce CRM. So you don't have to worry about integration, which in most of the cases is very hard, and you need to have some deep knowledge about this. All websites that you will create will be accessible, and this goes on and on. You can create many different communities, share the knowledge. If you know Service Cloud and the knowledge object there, you can also share some articles on the websites. And what is more important, you don't have to worry about the code. So I'll outline this one more time. You don't need to pre-build the code to make it mobile responsive. It's already included in the Experience Cloud. What is, I think, very important to say, each enterprise org, which I think the majority of orgs are, can have up to 100 websites active or non-active. This will be explained later on during our demo. Uh, but if you need to add some additional capabilities for your users and give some additional features, then you need to purchase licenses. There are different kinds of licenses. I will not go into details. If you would like to get some more information on that, of course, as Salesforce does, there is a great documentation on help.salesforce.com about it. But having license doesn't. Oh, okay. Sorry, Violet.
Okay, so I have a question. So when you have 100 websites, do can you create 200 and maybe make 100 active, or do we have to delete websites to create new ones? And thank you guys, by the way. It's nice to see you too.
So that's a very good question. What to do if we reach the limitation? So active and in previous status, they also count into the they also count into the limit. So if you are reaching this limit, you probably need to contact the support of the Salesforce, and they will have to do something about. Maybe there is an additional cost. frankly speaking, I've never heard about the case that someone crossed the border of 100 pages, because that's really a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you have 50 of them, then I would be impressed. If you have 100, that's probably very unusual. So,
You would be very shocked. But yeah.
yeah. So I think we can jump to the next slide. And here are some use cases and examples to visualize to you guys how you can use Experience Cloud in day-to-day operations. So as I mentioned, there is a template called Knowledge Center and or Help Center, and you may use it to share the knowledge with your customers, let them find the proper article or manual and resolve their cases on their own. If you are running if you have a contact center or a help center, and your agents could be communicated in a new way via chat, or your users could on their own independently create a case which will be addressed to the agents via omni-channel. So this is an additional source or additional communication channel for your customers, which I think is great. Also, collaborating, and this is probably this was included in the older name of this product, so the community cloud, right? We give people opportunity to interact with each other and also support each other while resolving some other issues. Maybe someone figured out that you need to press this red button for 2 seconds longer than it was on the manual, and they could share this knowledge on our portal, which I think is just great. And also, Violet, I'm not sure if you remember, but during our last talk table about volunteers management, I
Yeah.
said that you can create a portal for volunteers. And
Yeah.
this is also included here on this slide, right? So if you need to manage volunteers' work, shifts, assign proper shifts to them, and make sure that they are up to date with all the information and onboarding, Experience Cloud is also for you. So you need to remember that Salesforce Experience Cloud is actually, I would say, non-limited. You can share it there whatever you want, and you can just suit it to your needs. And if you are aware of its all capabilities and the whole potential, probably there will not be a single org that wouldn't use some additional value by using Salesforce Experience Cloud. So even not only if you don't, well, if you don't want to share the page to customers because you don't have some customers, then for employees and onboarding, I think there is always a use case for the Experience Cloud, and it does not have to be that costly, right? Because Salesforce products are pretty expensive. This doesn't have to be this case.
So does this mean that non-users can actually make changes to your Experience Cloud or to your Knowledge Center? Or does
Sorry,
it mean
non-users or
like non-users, like customers basically, can they make changes to the Knowledge Center that has been prepared by the Experience Cloud basically?
well, no, not really, right? Because probably you don't want to have some random people changing the content of your knowledge articles. Knowledge articles is a very specific example, which has to be configured from the Salesforce perspective, not from the Experience Cloud. But yeah, probably if you have some trusted customers and a proper license, which is also a very, very important scenario here, or a factor, then you could give them this ability to make some changes or propose some new drafts.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we have mentioned the templates, which is very important, and this will be visualized in our demo part. We mentioned the limitations and statuses. So I think we're ready to jump to the demo and see you guys in a few minutes. Hi guys, welcome to the demo part of our today's webinar, which is Salesforce Experience Cloud webinar. on this part, I would like to show you how to enter Salesforce Experience Cloud from the setup, how to create your new website, and how to preview already existing ones. So as you can see, I'm currently on the field service application in my sandbox, but the application here is not very important. First, the thing that we have to do is click on the cog in the right upper corner and go to setup. When the setup opens, on the quick find box, we type in digital experiences. As you can see already, all the tabs are here. I have 5 tabs, you might have less at the beginning. Why is that? Probably because you did not enable digital experiences for your org. So if you are missing something, this is the tip for you, just to go and enable this, and then you will be able to preview all of them. So what we will do for the beginning, we'll go to all sites where we can preview already existing sites in my org. I will make this a bit bigger for you. So as you can see, we have a few information. So workspace and builder. Well, we don't have enough time to go into details about that, but let's say that workspaces this is more like a setup for your page, and builder is more like a UI configuration part of your page, okay? Then we have a name, description, if any is given. Then we have a framework, which is very important, and I will mention this in a second, but the framework on which your website is running. Also the URL from which we can go directly as a user to our website, and then the status. Status could be active or preview. Active means that your website was activated and it's widely accessible from the internet. The preview status means that you can configure it, but nobody else from the widely understood website will not, network will not enter your website. So to create a new page, we click on button new. This is probably obvious to you, right? And after we click on that, we are transferred to the page where you choose the template that will fit your needs. I think we already discussed this topic about the available templates. There are a few of them. I think they are very nice when you create your website and you need to spare some time on starting from the scratch. Choosing the right template is very important, and it's probably one of the most important parts of the creation of your website, because you need to decide which features and capabilities of your site you would like to include there. For example, if you are sharing with your customers some documentation or manuals, but you don't want them to have a separate account or something like this, then the help center is the suitable part for you. Maybe if you have any partners or suppliers which should create accounts and have access to dashboards and reports, the partner central will be the most suitable for you. Or if you're a person that is coding and would like to have the website in totally custom way, then you have 2 options. It is a build your own LWR, which is the newest framework from Salesforce with the unparalleled experience compared to build your own in our framework. So if you would like to create absolutely from the scratch your website, I would recommend using the build your own LWR. And if you are decided on any of these templates, then you simply click on it and you are transferred to the page with the short summary and conclusion of all most important features and the value that this site will bring to your company. And when you are ready to create your website, you simply click on get started and follow the steps that are listed on your next screens. But we'll go back to setup and we will preview one of the sites that was already created in this org. So we go one more time to digital experiences, all sites, and we will enter the builder. Why the builder? So as I mentioned before, workspace is more a part of setup and the administration. Builder is building the UI experience actually, and well, you can enter your site by clicking on the builder, or you can enter your site by clicking on the URL address. one remark and one comment here that if you click on the URL, you will not be able to edit anything. This is more for the sharing purposes and checking the performance of your site. So let's click on the builder and we will be transferred directly to the builder of our site. This site was created for the customer support purposes, one of the bike shops. So a few comments on that. As you can see, whenever I hover over on the component, it's highlighted. It means it can be simply very easily edited, where we can, for example, move it in on down. We can delete the component if we don't like it. We can, from the list of all components, choose the one that is more suitable for us. So, for example, we can choose a guided a screen flow if any is created. We could choose a record list or an ask button. So as you see, there is a whole list of components. There are also components that are custom. So they were created in LWC and they can also be included into your website. We can choose, for example, calendar here. So just simply by the logic of drag and dropping, you can add a new component to your site. If you would like to take care of the branding of your site and more of the theme, then you go to the theme icon and you can, for example, change the colors. Let's say that this greenish is well, it's not my color, so we can simply change it to more bluish. Also the detail page could be, the detail color could be changed. So as you can see, it's very easy to edit it, and in my opinion, it's very easy to show your customer that the site is already in its brand. So if you would like to add some images, so this top banner here can be changed, the company logo could be uploaded here. I think it's very useful, and it lets you very quickly set up the page and then simply make the development that is needed. I think one of the features that is very important to be underlined is that you can also establish the communication between your website and your service agents. So as you can see, there is here a component. Currently the agent is offline because I'm the agent, so I cannot do both things parallelly. The agent offline, but from here you can start the chat with the agent, and the work will this chat or /work will be distributed via omnichannel, and it will be displayed on the for the Salesforce user. So in my opinion, Salesforce Experience Cloud here is absolutely one of the must-have for all the organizations. It can be a bit costly if you decide to have different type of licenses giving your users different access or abilities, but please remember that each enterprise or edition has capabilities of creating a free website, so everyone can create a help center and some pages that maybe will create a case deflection and help you manage your work. So this is all from me. Thank you for joining this part, and let's get back to our presentation.
As we have seen, green is not Miko's color. Okay, so this demo that you have watched is always available on our YouTube channel. You can replay it at any speed and watch it as many times as possible. To find our YouTube channel, please subscribe. Oh, just scan the barcode and take it straight to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, watch, like, share to as many people as possible. So yeah, moving forward, I can see our time is almost up, so I'm just going to let Miko summarize, and I can give you what I promised you at the end of the webinar.
Hopefully you found out some more than about my color preferences, and I really hope that you will discover Experience Cloud on your own. But as Violet said, a quick summarize on most important benefits that you will be receiving after enabling and using Salesforce Experience Cloud. So, and this was already said during our webinar today. So first of all, case deflection. if you let people create their own cases, describe their issues without any pressure being on the call and feeling that someone is waiting for you on the other side, and it also giving them a possibility to make a case around the clock actually, then this will probably bring lots of value to your company. What's more, interaction not only with the clients but interaction between your clients, so letting people interact with each other, talk and help. So I think this is very important in terms of creating a brand name and something as well. So all these points eventually conclude as a higher customer satisfaction and loyalty. So probably the main purpose of existence of Salesforce, right? Letting you bring more satisfaction to your client, stay on top of their needs and meeting all expectations, just to make sure that they will be loyal to your brand. And I think this is what Salesforce offers. So I definitely encourage all of you guys to discover Experience Cloud. There is a certification as well that you can do on your own. So I hope that starting on today, you will you will be more interested in Salesforce Experience Cloud.
Yes, so we hope so. And then you can always reach out to us for more information about Experience Cloud. As you can see, we have an experienced consultant that is always ready to help you. So yes, so do not forget that Tekuma AG we offer implementation. So if you need help on service, sales, Marketing Cloud, Experience Cloud, and every other cloud that you can think of. So yes, we are a Swiss brand that was established in December 2021 in Zurich, and we have years of experiences under our belt, so we can basically solve all your problems. But yes, so we offer for commercial services and for non-profits. So non-profits, non-governmental organizations reach out to us, and yes, we got you. So, lastly, for my offer, drum rolls. So, for staying to the end of this webinar, you can always reach out for the next week. You can reach out to us for 2 free consulting hours on Experience Cloud. You can ask questions. We can help you take your first step in the Experience Cloud ecosystem. It's not just Mikowai. We have also other experienced consultants to answer all your questions and as fast as possible. You can follow us on LinkedIn. You can reach out to any of the consultants, and there's always a consultant ready to help you. And you can also scan this barcode. This is my second barcode for the day. Please subscribe to our newsletter on LinkedIn so you do not miss not daily, weekly updates from Tekuma. I assure you, it's very interesting. I have written some myself, and I like to blow my trumpets. So yes, please reach out to us and don't forget to subscribe. My hands. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and rewatch this webinar or rewatch the demo that Miko I just presented. I assure you that you have seen or you will see that this is really helpful for you. Thank you, Prahiba. It's so nice to see you. Hi, guys. For everyone that joined, it is nice to see you and see you. I would not say same time, but see you next month on another webinar. And if you want to see us frequently, please join our talk tables weekly. And yes, we look forward to seeing you as usual, weekly or monthly, and with either Miko and I or other guests.
Yeah.
We always like to keep you on your toes. So yes, see you guys, and please reach out to us for your to what would I say to get your promo deal, like I just said. So yeah, it was nice to see you guys. Thank you, Mikowai, and it's very good for us to be able to tap from your knowledge of from your experience cloud knowledge. Thank you guys, and have a nice evening or whenever you're watching this video. Have a nice day.
Thank
Bye,
you, Violet.
Mikowai. Bye, everyone.